now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, we're going to do a reaction to hood war stories in this title, from punching people down his whole life to going through that incident on the 4th of July, the story of 4 Extras. Everybody is creating that 4 Extra content, man. It's the 4 Extra marathon, man, and everybody hope that 4 Extra get well. I'm seeing all the videos, man. It's a lot of people that's really upset about this 4 Extra dude, man. It's a lot of people happy. It's a lot of people joking, a lot of people clowning. And when the internet is in need for content, you gonna see everybody pulling a trick from behind their back. Not a rabbit in their hat, but a trick from behind their back. Everybody wants to get on and want a piece of this YouTube pie. I guess that's what you call it, man. A lot of people out here looking to get on, man, from this internet. Let's get to it, man. Let's go.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing an incident involving 4 Extra. 4 Extra was born in the year 1988 in Los Angeles, California. He would grow up in Rolling 40 Crip territory. The Rolling 40s are a Black American gang located on the west side of South Central, consisting of various cliques, with the dark side being their most active clique, responsible for the 40s' reputation remaining vicious as it is, frontlining against surrounding Bloods and Hoovers. Following his older cousin's footsteps, 4 Extra joined the set at just 11 years old, running a series of fades against older teenagers. After the pack-out was complete, he was officially put onto the dark side clique. 4 Extra came from a humble 2-parent home. His father was in the Army, and his mother opposed the gang lifestyle. She pushed for education, but he would go his own route. He would make an immediate impact for his set. At just age 12, 4 Extra went to jail for attempted murder. He was sent to YA for a few. At
age 12, in them streets, treacherous in them streets at age 12, man. Y'all watch y'all kids, man. If y'all got kids that y'all think, oh, my son is 12 years old, he's not doing nothing but going to school, keep an eye on him, man. You never know, man. Y'all see what this kid right here went through at 12 years old, attempted murder. Let's get back to the content.
Years and be released at the age of 16. Just a few months after his release, he would go to jail for a gun charge. While inside, he was catching numerous fades with his rivals. After a few months, he would be released. At this point, 4 Extra was knee-deep in the streets, doing whatever to come up. At age 18, he would get arrested for a robbery and sent to the LA County Jail. In the county jail, the fades intensified, with him running at least 5 a day. In this setting,
no, you got that wrong. You got that wrong. It was 10 a day. They said he was running 10 fades back to back. This is where he got his name from. These county jail. Let me skip this. I don't want to see their feet. Hold on one second.
His reputation for being a pack-out artist became...
All right, we go right here. But that's where he got his fade at, man. Back to back, going up in that county jail. He said he ran 10 fades. He wasn't tired. A lot of people said, man, that's extra out, man. You know, we all done ran our content and said, man, 10 fades, man. Y'all mean to tell me nobody didn't rush him up in there? He didn't get rushed, but the boy went to jail at 12 years old, got out at 16, missed a whole lot of his childhood, man, incarcerated. That's why when you guys seeing right now, a lot of stuff that he do, he's extra hyper because he spent a lot of his time in jail, man.
Solidified. He would serve 4 years and be released right back onto the streets. During this time, 4 Extra was hustling, trying to level up, but would ultimately be sent back to prison. While on lockdown, he would get extra time added for stabbing a fellow gang member. He would serve nearly 10 years during this bid. He spent the remainder of his time educating himself, reading books, and gaining mental clarity. After 4 Extra was released in 2023, he made a big impact on social media, gaining a ton of followers. His buzz would earn him a spot on No Jumper. Through this platform, 4 Extra was able to spread his name to a wider audience.
My bone is over here.
Whoa.
You see my bone?
Do you need surgery?
This is a cold part of the video right here, man. The same hand, man, and you know what? We're gonna just keep it real quick, man. They say that God has his way of humbling somebody, and you can clearly see that, you know, he's definitely trying to get 4 Extra's attention. You went to jail when you was 12, got out at 16, didn't stay out too long, and you went back and did 10 years, man. It seemed like when you was doing a little county jail stints, that was probably like saving you, but God has his way of getting your attention. He might have something bigger and better. This might be a minor setback for a major get back. When a lot of people is preying on your downfall, you never know what you have in store or ahead of you, man.
Yeah, I got to, but I didn't do it in there. You see it? It's out of places.
Oh, you can't squabble no more.
Yeah, he's fading. I'm the dead homies. I'm squabbling.
I don't think so.
I ain't making no motherfucking excuse. Off the back, I'ma sock you the fuck out. I'm the dead homie.
But you're gonna break that shit again, Pete. Somebody else. You gotta get that fixed.
So what I have?
Your knuckle is on the wrong side of your hand.
He's got his knuckle is at his wrist, and he's about to Aaron the plumber.
Yo, you gotta be careful.
I don't give a.
And that's the same hand. That's the same hand, man. That's his knockout hand. You can tell, you know, by what they saying up in there, knuckles pushed back. This the same hand. So this is definitely, man, a lot of y'all don't like to hear, man, I don't want to hear nothing about God and all the religious stuff that you're talking about, man. It ain't got nothing to do. Sometimes it do, man, because I didn't pray a whole lot of times, and everything I didn't pray for most of the time came to me, man. So, you know, definitely could be God just trying to get your attention, man.
Shout out to your wife, too, for checking your ass.
Hey.
Fo Extra would continue to expand his range, tapping into music and acting. On July 4th of 2025, Fo Extra was involved in a freak accident in which he blew his hand off trying to let off a firework.
Explosive, not a firework.
Early, 4 okay, 4 times 10. Love it like you love it.
Vernon Avenue, you know, then you know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know.
That's that excitement again. That comes from missing a lot of your childhood, incarcerated. You know, when I used to see stuff like this when I was younger, I used to get excited about it, but I never really too much cared about, you know, fireworks, explosives, or anything in that matter. You know, when we grew up, man, back in them days, man, a lot of times, man, when you're getting shot at, you get shell shocks. So New Year's Eve and 4th of July, them definitely days that I don't even like to be outside. I don't like to hear nothing that sound like a gunshot and don't know where it's coming from. I don't like it.
If you know, then you know. I'm about to blow some tonight. I'm about to blow some house up. I'm gonna throw this somebody else up. I don't know who, but I'm blowing some on Vernon Avenue. I'm blowing something up. Yeah, Vernon Avenue. You see this Vernon Ave. Mean I'm blowing something up today. Told her, stop playing on Vernon Ave. Vernon Avenue. I'm gonna blow up.
Them are the explosives right there, man. We already spoke on it. We ain't really got do too much speaking on it, but man, y'all see something like that. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be a hood learning video right here. This happens all the time. It's a lot of people that this happened to. They just didn't get the coverage because they might not have the celebrity status or fame that he got from being on the internet. But definitely this gonna be a learning lesson, man. A lot of people is not fit to mess with any of this stuff. I guarantee you next 4th of July, you ain't gonna see too many hood people messing with this. This the first person that I know that I ever seen this happen to.
Dead homie. It's the 4th. I'm about to blow. I want to get blown up today. With the back, I'm blowing it up. Stop playing CDs. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you. Vernon Avenue, the back. I'm blowing your ass up. I'm blowing somebody up today off the back.
And this is where the jokes came in at. A lot of people saying when he was saying he was going to blow something up, a lot of people said it was himself. And sadly, that's exactly what happened, man. Yeah, when you got ill intentions, man, we're going to just keep it 100 right here. What comes out the mouth, off the tongue, man, off your tongue, man, that's definitely, you speaking to them spirits, man. You definitely speaking, them spirits. It's the only way I can say it. And you got to be careful what come out your mouth, man. You got to be careful the things that you say, man, because it will come to life. It's a cold picture right there.
Upon the news of his freak accident, his enemies took to social media to taunt him.
Tell Fo Nubs I challenge him to a handball match. Let's see who.
Aaron the plumber did come back and apologize for this video right here. Like I said in my last video, it took a man to come up and, correct his wrongs. And that's exactly what Aaron the plumber did. He realized that he thought it was a joke. He thought it was a play, like a couple of people thought it was a play. But once he found out that it was 100, he came back and did a public apology, man.
You can juggle better in a real way.
Even a fellow Rollin' 40 gang member is picking an interesting time to go at Faux Extra, claiming that he's fraudulent and never got an official put on.
Wow. That's crazy. It's amazing how your own people, you know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people say they was making jokes and clown. They say there's own homies. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is supposed to be one of his homies that texted up this letter on Instagram saying your own people was making jokes about you, man. So that's why we feel like we could do it, because of these text messages. Cold game, man. We ain't gonna go too much with this. This is Hood War Stories. Let's go over there to Hood War Stories, man. Y'all can go over there and check their page out. He be having some good stuff too. I did a video, you know, he was kind of off one video that he did, but most of the time he gets it right, man. This is Hood War Stories, good channel, good history, good, you know, he got some good info on his channel, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. Check out some of them videos, man. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section what y'all think. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.